R Rajasekar from Engineers India Limited. Mr. Rajasekar has around 15 years of consulting experience for various types of projects in India. Started as a field engineer and presently as a lead engineer, overlooking the project management of all kind of civil structure and underground piping works for refinery and petrochemical complex. As lead over 15 years in oil and gas and infra projects, he has executed various projects covering areas such as unit offsites, plant buildings, water retaining structures, silos, tank pads, drinking and sewer networks, and road and drains across India. Also responsible for execution of these projects by coordinating and managing survey, engineering, construction, and commissioning activities. Mr. Rajasekar will talk on safety in construction. Let's welcome Mr. C.R. Rajasekar.
It contains around six subtopics and it will cover in a time span of 8 to 10 minutes. Before entering to the presentation, I will start this presentation with a small safety moment. It's a video clip of 90 seconds. I'm going to start this video. You can watch it. Video is playing right now.
Yes, it is.
I think everybody has watched the video. It's a touching video. It's given by the Work Safety Council, so I'm sharing this. And this video is very much relevant to our topic. I think everybody is agreeing with you. As far as this safety in the construction industry is concerned, before starting this topic, I want to say that as far as India is concerned, that after the agriculture industry, the construction industry is the one which is giving the employment to the more number of peoples. And after the agriculture industry, we are the construction persons, we have to take pride of it, and we are giving more employment to the laborers. That means we are the prime responsible for take care of this laborers' well-being is our main motive. As far as this construction industry is concerned, there are many type of activities are there. Each and every activities have its own high risk of injuries and high risk of potential and hazard is there. So when you are taking care of each and every activity, we have to find out what are the risks and hazards which is going to affect that particular persons. As far as the construction industry is concerned, there are many type of activities are there, right from excavation to the commissioning, right from the hot work to the pre-commissioning activities. There are lot of many activities are there. Each and every activity is having its own risk and hazards. For example, when I am talking about the excavation, soil collapse is the main hazard. So we have to find out what are the hazard is there and how we can able to counter it. As far as the work at height is concerned, fall of person is a main hazard. So how to counter it? What are the ways and means to tackle that fall of person active? What are the ways and means to find out how we can able to control these accidents? And next is material handling. Material handling, when I'm talking about the material handling, due to the poor housekeeping, many accidents are happening due to poor stocking, poor accessibilities, or poor machineries. When we are using, we are finding many kind of accidents are happening. So we have to find out the risk and what are the hazards before starting off an activity. And what are the causes for the accidents and what are the impact and what are the challenges that we are going to see right now. When I'm considering these accidents, The worst thing is fatal. Fatal is going to happen. So what are the major activities or major causes for the fatal means? Around 39% are from work at height. When the person is working at height, no, they are falling down. Around 39.2% of accidents which is causing fatal because of the person who is working at height. So we have to be more careful and more vigilant when the person is working at height. Second is around 8.2%. 8.2% means it is more enough to stuck by an object. The person, he doesn't know what, where he is working, how he is working, what are the effects when you are working, and how it get affected. He doesn't know. So 8.2% of accidents are happened due to struck by an object, and 7.3% are mainly due to by the electrical shocks, and 5.1% are mainly due to the caught in between the object. And these are the four major causes which is causing the fatality at a work site. And when I am saying the what are the common reasons, main reason is failure to plan. We are not planning what are the work to be executed, how to be executed, what are the resources we need, how we can able to tackle it, and how we are going to complete. So we are not planning properly. That is the main reason. That is the foremost reason for an incident. Second, failure to identify the hazard. Right now, which I previously told, no, that failure to identify the hazard. Second, failure to communicate. These are the major reason. Failure to communicate. We are not communicating to the second person what I am going to do, how I am going to do, what is the time span I need, and what are the resources I need from the management. So we are not at all talking. Failure to communicate is also one of the main reasons. Then failure to isolate and decontaminate. That means we are not identification hazard and we are not isolating it. We are working along with. We are taking a risk. Second is failure to consider the work nearby. That means the parallel work we are not taking care. For example, earthwork will be there in nearby, some erection work also is going there. Due to the earth may collapse and erection work may be get affected. That means we are not considering the work which is happening nearby. Then failure to the system. We are not adapting the proper safety system. The most reason for this accidents are taking shortcuts. We have to use the ladder means sometimes we are not using the ladder. We are just climbing by the scaffoldings, or we are not using the proper walkways. We are just jumping on the excavated pits, and that are the main reason for taking for the main common reason for the incidents. Second, what are the impact and effects of the accidents? For this, I will take the example of iceberg impact. Iceberg impact is it shows that what is the direct cost, what is the indirect cost. That is, what is the direct loss and indirect loss. As far as the direct loss is concerned, no, that human loss is there, that is the direct loss. Then medical expense is there, and other time loss is there. This which we can able to see visibly. What are the indirect loss means? Reduce of productivity, loss of contract, and loss of time, cost of training of a replacement person, overtime cost, and our equipment repair, negative publicity, and damaging to the culture, and loss of productivity of a project, and delay in the progress. So these are the two factors: direct cost and indirect cost. Everybody know the direct cost, but indirect cost is affecting more our projects. The importance of an accident prevention. For this, we can able to take the example of Henry's triangle. Henry's triangle is a very proven triangle which everybody is accepted by in the field of safety. What is meant by Henry's triangle? Henry's triangle is showing the leading indicators and lagging indicators. What are the lagging indicators? Means that around 3 lakh hazards of unsafe act and risky behaviors will make 30,000 of MTC cases, will make 300 recordable cases, and 30 LTA, and it will make one fatal. That means we have to monitor each and every activity. That means how much unsafe act is going on, how much unsafe behavior is going on, how much of near miss, and based upon that we have to take the corrective actions. Once we got the corrective action means we can able to reduce the MTC case, that is medical cases. Once the medical cases have been reduced, last time injuries, that means LTA also will get reduced. When LTA is getting reduced, we can able to avoid on fatal. That means what are the unsafe act or unsafe behavior which you are finding, no, we have to take a remedial action then and there. We have to take a proper remedial action. Proper remedial action means that should be pinpoint. What is the root cause of that, and how we can able to overcome it, and what are the ways and means to tackle it. What is the role of a management? What is the role of an individual person? What is the role of a supervisor? How it will affect the labor? That everybody should be in a single line so that accidents can be get prevented. Accident prevention at workplaces. This is the common method which are being right now we are using. That is the hierarchy of the control. That means if we are identify any hazards or any risk, first we have to see that elimination of that hazard. That is the foremost one. Elimination of hazard is the foremost one. Second, we have to do the substitution. What are the alternate for that particular activity? For example, if I am doing a field welding, means we have to avoid the field welding. For that, I can go for a prefabricated structure, so that all assembly will take at the ground place, only erection will be there. So I'm avoiding that field welding. Once I avoided the field welding, no, I'm avoiding the work at height. If I'm avoiding the work at height, means the person going to do the welding at a 60-meter height or 40-meter height, no, though we can able to avoid a person who is going to work on at 60-meter. So we are eliminating, we are doing the substitution and engineering control. Instead of doing a field welding, we can go for a bolt sections, or we can go for any other reverted sections. So engineering control is there. Then the bottommost is administrative control. If any risk or hazard which we identified, means what are the action we can able to do. For example, permit system should be followed, and whether the training, whether the labor got a proper training or induction program has been completed, whether he is skilled or not, whether he can able to do the particular activity in time or not, all the resources are available or not. So this administrative will control us. And the foremost is PPE, the personal protective equipment. As far as the safety is concerned, no, while because of wearing a helmet, we are not going to avoid any accidents. It just protect us. Until unless all this elimination, substitution, and engineering and administrative control works, no, then only the PP will work. So PP will be the least effective, and the most effective is elimination and substitution is the most effective as far as the safety is concerned. Second challenge in the accident-free projects. As far as the construction industry is concerned, no, these three main things we have to take it: that unsafe fact, unsafe condition, and near miss. Why? Because means each and every activity is having a unique one. We can't able to find out the same activity in the next day. Next day will be a different activity, and it will have a different hazard, and it will have a different risk, and nature of work will keep on change. So it won't be in a single manner. So for that, we need to identify the hazard and identify the risk. After that, all the things are in place, but in some time unsafe condition and unsafe act, no, this may causes the accident at the site. As far as this strategy is concerned, no, the statistics shows that 88% of unsafe act are the main challenges or the main reason for an accident. Unsafe act, that is when individual behavior is the main reason for an accident at site. So then 10% is unsafe condition. For example, when you are seeing this PPT, this forklift is lifting this material beyond the limit. That means SLA is not working. Safe load indicator is not working. That means unsafe condition. Before operating this forklift, no, that we are having a proper checklist there. Day-to-day checklist will there. We have to check it day by day, and we have to identify whether this back horn is working or not, whether brake system is working or hydraulic system is properly working on. We have to check daily, and SLA also is working or not. This we have to check it daily. Then only this operator have to give the permission to operate this forklift. But here this main reasons, proper condition, unsafe condition is happened, and no proper checking has not done. Second figure, no, this unsafe act, that operator is standing behind that load. This is, he is standing on the line of fire. If any material is falling, that will directly going to affect him. That means he's standing knowingly or unknowingly, I don't. So this unsafe act. Then third is the near miss, that some object is falling on him, but he is got saved. That means some incident is happened, but he got saved, nothing has happened. This should be get reported to the management. The management should take a proper remedial action, what made wrong and what is the root causes, how we should not, what are the actions that, so that it won't happen next time. So this three: unsafe condition, unsafe fact, and near miss, no, this is the three tools which is going to prevent us from the accidents. That element of positive safety culture. As far as the safety is concerned, no, that management is the prime important. That the mission of the management or a leadership should be act as a role model to the down to the line. That safety is our main concern. If they are interacting with their own managerial persons or supervisor person or labor, they should interact every day, and they should start this meeting with the safety only, and they have to insist this safety culture daily, hourly to them, so that when the management is in the proper line, that the down the person also will work towards the safety. Then the practice, this we call as LPPE, That first is leadership, second is practice. Practice means what is the policy and procedure and safety rule that everybody should know. What is the company's policy safety procedure as far as for doing this particular work, for getting a work permit or a pre-job discussion or a toolbox discussion. Everything should be intact, and this should be get maintained daily, and it should be effectively followed. And the person means that the working skill of the person. For example, the person who knows the carpenter, you should engage only in doing the carpentering work, not should in the barbending work. Or a barbender should not be used for a concreting work, or a concrete person should not use for doing a carpentry work. That means that the proper work skill should be ensured, and he should be allowed to do the work whatever he knows. Then the experience and the attitude. A less experienced person should not be engaged to do a critical erection. That means experience also will be a major role. And intelligent and emotional and behavior. Many accidents are happen due to this over intelligence and emotional and behavioral issues. These are the main reasons. So we have to control our emotions, and behavioral issues also there. And due to the behavioral issues, many accidents are happening at the construction site. So behavioral issues or behavioral training should be given to all the persons who are involving in the construction activity before starting off your work. And this as far as this person's work skill concerned, no, this work skill should be ensured in the pre-job discussion. In the pre-job discussion, the supervisor should talk to the worker, and he have to tell what are the work we are going to do, how we are going to execute, what are the risk is there, and how we are going to counter. That means this person's important. That will make a proper teamwork. Then the environment. As far as the environment is concerned, we have to give a proper environment, such as that all the tools and tools and machinery should be get checked everybody. That even a management of a higher management person should have to have a counter check, not daily or maybe a monthly once, or any other safety. Not only a safety person should go and check, even the person who is involving in operation maintenance person also should go and check these tools and tackles, and the site should be get properly inspected. And we have to be vigilant, and labor should know that every person from top to bottom are in the same phase of doing the safety inspection. And this is the final one, the way forward. Way forward means first, as I told them, that all the site leaders, all the site in charges, all the directors should be a role model for following the safety. Then we have to engage or empower the team members. That means all the team members should be working as a single team. That, and all the team members should have a proper work tools, so that everybody will get controlled by each other. Then three-way communication. Three-way communication is a major tool right now, which we are following at everywhere. That the permit issuer or a permit receiver should be in the same way of communication. Once the receiver having some problem in, that receiver have to listen, and for that he have to give back this proper solution. That is a three-way communication. And developing a team members, teaching and coaching, that the safety should have any end. It's a continuous journey, and everybody should be get encourage themselves. And recognition of a team member, as the recognition is the final tool and is the best tool as far as the safety is concerned. We have to appreciate all the persons who are working with the safety, and who are following the safety, and who are insisting for a safety. We should not deny the person who is always insisting for safety. We should get always encourage the person, and this appreciation will way forward for having good safety at site. Thank you.